I played outside linebacker, safety.
Oh, you was cracking shit.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't want the ball, you want to smack their ass.
Oh, no, because my cousin played quarterback. He was talking shit, so I wanted to play defense. So I could hit people.
Okay, dude.
You know, I was like, I get to hit people and I get in trouble. I want to play football.
Damn.
Because I was a wild kid. Like, I used to skateboard, BMX. Like, I was always outside, like, roughing something.
Yeah.
We already rolling.
We already rolling.
This was a great interview. This is legendary.
Yeah, and it's that dope, but we just rollin', nigga. Yeah, and it's that dope, but we just rollin'. And it's that dope, but we just rollin', nigga. Yeah, and it's that dope, but we just rollin'. Yeah, it's that dope, but we just rollin', nigga. Yeah, it's that dope, but we just rollin'. Yeah, it's that dope, but we just rollin', nigga. Yeah, it's that dope, but we just.
That's perfect right there. And then I'm gonna get you like this, Tiger.
Like this?
Yeah, just like you, an individual shot. The name.
The name? So I'm from the west side, the best side of Cincinnati. But I grew up real preppy. I went to Catholic school, you know, that type of shit. And so,
Come on.
motherfuckers definitely was clowning me. Like I went to Indiana State, and anybody know about Indiana State? That's basically Indiana's HBCU.
Okay.
And that was the first time I went to school with any niggas in a long time. And they was on my top, like, you got the Sperry's with the elite socks and the Nautica.
Oh, you was doing
that. So they was
that.
like, nigga, you look like Tiger Woods, da, 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 da. You know, niggas getting on you. I was like, but hey, that's kind of catchy though.
Yeah.
I kind of fuck with it. And so everybody started calling me Tiger. I added the goods, and the rest is history.
And
Trying to just flip it for something that people was making fun of me for. I'm like, oh, that's what makes me unique though.
yeah, dude.
At the same time. So I'm like, y'all might see it as a negative, but I see this as a branding opportunity.
Hell yeah. Do you play golf by any chance? I'm curious to know.
I know how to drive a little bit. I can play like maybe half.
You got a good swing with
A little bit. You
Okay.
know, you gotta get your shoulders.
Okay.
Make sure. Make you get a hip in there.
All right, the hip action is important.
You got hip.
All right. I'm gonna be talking with Tiger Does. We in Cincinnati. Y'all know what's that. This is home city and shit like that. Your favorite performance of all time has been so far?
Probably a couple weeks ago, actually.
Word. I was there. I was there for that.
No, it was the one at Motor.
Oh, damn. I was
It was at Motor. It was super lit. It was put on by Donuts and Hot Dogs. Shout out to Donuts and Hot Dogs.
Yes.
It was over at Motor in OTR. And we had somebody's mama speak twerking. It was lit. I said, yo, I ain't never closed my show out with my song Do It. And that was the first time I ever closed it out. And that's like a twerk. I'm like, yo, I'm going to start finishing with that one. Because they like to be teed up at the end. So I was experimenting and it worked out.
Word, bro. Hey, go check out that Year of the Tiger, by the way. We ain't throw that cheap plug out. That was the outro. That was the outro to that tape, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the Do It is the outro. It's a feminist fucking twerk bop. Like, I make too much money to chase a nigga. Like, my time is money. Your time should be money. Who do you do it for? You don't do it for nobody else. You do it for yourself. And that's what it's saying. Like, who you do it for?
That's definitely the chorus of the song.
Yeah, like, think about that. Like, when I wake up in the morning, I'm not living for nobody else. I'm doing it for me. You shouldn't be doing it for nobody else but you.
Yeah. Getting in the aspects of your art, bro, because I like to call your music your art.
Yeah.
It's very different. It's unique. You have an alternative sound, pop, some rock.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you compare, if you want to, or would you like similarities, like any artists that you would say? I personally think Rico Nasty.
Rico Nasty. I can see Rico Nasty. I would say like the Rico Nasties, the Dojas, the Doechis, those kind of in a rap vein, but also in a pop lane, also in the alt lane, kind of just making their own mix, their own posh or whatever is our blackness, because all these genres are black.
Yeah.
And we're seeing it with Beyonce. Shout out to Beyonce.
She did her thing.
She's doing her thing, like reclaiming these genres and showing us our history.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I got people from all over. Like my mom's people was Jamaican but moved to Detroit.
Respect.
Where techno is made.
Yeah.
You got house in Chicago. My dad's people, you know, they created from New Orleans. That's jazz and blues. And you come up here, we got funk and R&B.
All day.
And so, like, everywhere that your people move, it's like the diaspora.
You sponge.
I kind of just get a little bit of everything. Like, you can't grow up in Cincinnati and not fuck with the eyes and things like that. And
Shout out
so,
to Lincoln Heights.
you know, and then my cousins, you know, Zap and Roger, shout out to
Word.
my cousins. But like them type of sounds, that's really what made me who I am.
Damn.
But I can definitely see those influences also in those artists as well. Like we're just the internet generation. Want the AC?
Yeah, they do not want to go against Joker. I don't think they want to go against Joker. And I feel like that's just AD. Like, AD's scary, bro.
AD is soft.
He pisses me off.
He's so talented, but like when it comes to these clutch moments, I wish he had more dog in him.
Talk that talk.
I'm a Lakers fan for forever. I grew up in Kobe, so like I missed that like instinct in my star player.
It's the fact that we were spoiled.
Yeah.
Cause you right, you around my age, bro.
They ain't got that instinct no more.
Nah,
they all friends.
His fingernail hurt. He got a pinky nail. It's hurt. His pinky nail hurt. He got an eyelash injury. Like, it's just like
that nigga is very fragile.
Yeah, man. Paper skin and glass bones. So I mean, this probably gonna ruin our conversation because I grew up a Celtics fan and you grew up a Laker fan.
How you gonna grow up a racist ass Boston Celtics fan?
I can tell you, Paul Pierce
is a lame.
Okay, he was a lame to the new generation. But this man he got stabbed 11 times. And
okay, and that nigga also act like he was about to die on the court just to go take a shit.
Hey, he had to take a shit. If you gotta go, you gotta go.
But he act like he tore his ACL or something.
I'm just saying, Tiger Goods, if you get stabbed 11 times, you're never gonna be the same individual either. You gonna move a little different in life.
But my thing is, why did niggas want to stab him 11 times?
He was throwing up gang signs on the court. That was the last time he did it too.
I'm just saying, like, I be thinking about the Boondocks. What did that nigga do? Make these niggas that. I would go back down this way and take a right.
You really just asked a question that you asking.
I'm asking the real question.
You really just asked the best question.
Because why did niggas even want to stab you 11 times? I don't have niggas that want to stab me 11 times.
Tiger just got some really good ass questions.
No, he really was throwing up gang signs in the middle of the game.
You gonna take a right.
Towards some gang members.
Oh, and they say, yeah, we gonna see you at the club.
Yeah, they said, okay, we're gonna check on you, family.
Wow.
We're gonna see about you.
I mean, yeah, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, KG, when they did their thing, y'all, sorry, man. I was drinking the milk. Okay, Kevin Garnett's my favorite player of all time. He's from South Carolina. So, like, I was geeked up when my boy from South Carolina got his thing, man.
I do fuck with Kevin Garnett. I ain't gonna lie.
Could you tell me, like, the first time you remember hearing that music where it was like, yo, I want to get that. Yeah, I want to get that effect to people though, because music is different. It affects people differently.
We were little, and we would go over to the point up by the riverfront. And they would have like them old school concerts for like, for the black family, like black family reunion and stuff like that. And so you know they had the kids behind the stage and everything, and we would just be kids. But then the show would start, and I would see these people that I know as my cousins, like you just like, oh, you at the cookout. But then I see the effect they have on all of these people, and like people like, oh my God, like, I'm like, when you're a kid, you're like, oh my God, I want attention. Yeah. How do I get that? Yeah. I want to be whatever they're doing. Yeah. And so I was definitely the cousin, like, okay, I'm the Beyonce, you gotta be Kelly, you gotta be Michelle, and 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah. Everybody's in front of the TV, BET is on, MTV is on. And I just caught the bug after like seeing them do those shows and feeling the energy of like live shows. Yeah. I was like, I don't know, whatever they do, I want to do it because like it has felt so electric. Yeah. I love doing it.
And I can tell that you love doing what you do.
Oh yeah.
Just seeing you last month with Wade Parker or y'all on stage, just being free. That was me and wife's first time kid free in a long time. So we had hella fun. Thank you so much for that experience again, dog. And your stage presence. That's one thing I like to see with artists out here. You have fun on stage. I feel like a lot of artists, they like to hold themselves back, they like to center themselves on, box themselves for certain things. You don't say that shit. Like you don't really have a genre in your music either.
I feel like in general, like just the way I live my life as myself, like I don't even subscribe to a gender. I identify as non-binary. So like everything with me, there's no black and white in anything in life. Yeah. Everything is a gray area, and you just kind of take it at whatever your experience is with it, rather than being told by other people. I like to just experience. Yeah. And if it makes me feel good, okay, I keep it. If it don't, I don't.
I like that.
If it's for me, it's for me. If it's not, it's not. And that's kind of the same way I approach my music. Whatever I'm feeling, if it feels natural, that's what I lean into. And that's why I just have so much fun, and it's so much easier to kind of tap in and have fun with it on stage because it's so organic and it's so me. So it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like I'm like a robot trying to do all this other shit. Like, that's just me. Yeah. It's like you in your room in front of your mirror. Yeah. It's a couple extra people.
Go ahead, Tiger. Oh, it's thick as hell out here.
Yeah, because there's like an area you can go down. I'm trying to see if we can go to the observatory overlook. I feel like that's amazing. But he's the nigga that's won the poster. Yep. He's a writer. He's a writer. I feel like people, it's a disservice to Kendrick to say he's a rapper. To be honest.
Word.
I feel like if you actually sit and digest his music, it's a disservice to say he's a fucking rapper. He is a writer. I have him up there with motherfucking like American writers like fucking Edgar Allan Poe. Like he is a writer of his time. Like when niggas do American literature of the 2000s, he's gonna be referenced as a writer.
That's one of the reasons I like the Ravens too, by the way.
I fuck with Edgar Allan Poe. I do like Gothic literature. So
That shit was crazy.
I do fuck with y'all concept as a team. That's a dope ass reason to name y'all team. That's dope as fuck to name y'all team. I get it. I fuck with y'all colors. My sister lives in Baltimore. I fuck with everything but y'all when it's actually time to play y'all. I don't feel every other way but when it's time to play y'all. Cause y'all black ass team.
They are the blackest team in the NFL,
No,
next
for
to the
real.
Atlanta
I
Falcons.
always root for y'all when y'all not playing.
Them and the Atlanta Falcons for sure.
That's what I'm upset with OBJ.
Why you say that?
He was dating Kim, bro. We could have combated the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce situation if Odell and Kim would have stepped out.
Damn.
I mean, it would have been Odell and Kim versus Travis and Taylor. Swifties probably still win.
Yeah.
The Swifties always would have won.
Her new album dropped on Thursday, so if you see white women acting different this weekend, you know why.
Oh, they was
Because I
packed
work with a
Target.
lot of them, and they've been talking about it all week. They've been, oh my God, girl. Future Poet Society, Thursday. I fuck with T Swift though. She's a great songwriter. I don't want the Swifties coming after me.
Man, Tiger, don't be afraid of those Swifties, man. Them motherfuckers
Nah,
was out here.
my thing is, I do fuck with her songwriting though. Like,
They was out
For
here.
her, not the Swifties.
yeah, her fan base is crazy.
Yeah, man.
I don't fuck with no stands. I don't fuck with no stand
So
community.
the
Y'all all crazy as
Barbs,
hell.
the Barbs,
All of them crazy as hell.
the Swifties, who else
If
is
you a
there?
grown ass motherfucker using your time,
Yay, Kanye got
Yeah, he
his.
got his.
Shit, yeah, nah, for real, you gotta waste your time, bro. You gotta do something. Clock in. Well, they say go get
damn
in a
haters
booth.
for children. If you're a grown ass motherfucker doing this shit, that's crazy.
What's the cutoff age for a stand?
Like 18, 19. Like after that, baby, we gotta grow up a little bit. It's time to get to the real world.
I would say if your parents can't claim you on the insurance,
Yeah.
you don't need to be standing for it.
This is post interview with Tiger Goods. Got the cameraman, Deadman. We where we at again, Tiger?
We at Eden Park.
We on Eden Park. We out here, nice ass view. Tiger just, you know what I'm saying, talking some bullshit. This ain't no interview. We just smoking. You know what I'm saying, real ass nigga.
Got the Jeeps rolling.
Got the Jeeps rolling through. We out here on the bed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We just in Eden Park in Walnut Hills having a great time.
But Tiger, I ain't gonna hold you. The reason why I got the cameras because you was spitting that real deal Holyfield before I got that shit. You was saying Kendrick Lamar, you don't consider him a rapper. You consider that nigga
A writer. He's a writer.
damn.
He is like one of the greatest writers of our time. Like, it's a reason he's won a Pulitzer. He's not just a writer. He's a wordsmith, bro. Like some Shakespeare shit.
Yeah.
Like it's not just niggas putting in rhymes. Like look at his fucking rhyme schemes.
Yeah.
Like actually go and scan his stanzas, bro.
Yeah.
This is real fucking poetry. This nigga does some crazy shit with words, and it's a disservice to just put him as a rapper. And I feel like most black artists who achieve a high level of artistry such as a Beyonce, a Kendrick, they get reduced to such things as a pop star or a rapper.
Yeah.
When they're actually changing the whole way we consume art in our language. Like, that shit's huge. But I'm high, so don't let me get to ranting about Beyonce and Kendrick and music. But yeah, black artists, we just this when we always gonna be here. We always pushing the boundaries. We always changing the game.
This is fire. Deadman, you got any final words? You got anything you like to ask Tiger before we sign off? Cause this was it's pretty solid right here.
Yes. What inspired you to write your first song?
If I wrote my first song, I wrote my first song when I was like 12.
12?
12. I've been freestyling since I was like 10, but I actually tried to write a song when I was like 12. And it was about some bullshit, but like, I was like, I take this seriously enough to learn how do you do this? I was like, okay, so a chorus, then you have a verse, like just learning song structure. And actually taking the time to like take it seriously as a songwriter. That was the first step. And knowing that like this is something I'm serious about. I'm actually like Googling shit and like buying special notebooks and pens and like feeling geeked to do it. And so it was really just about the passion. I don't even remember the concept, but I just remember being excited.
Perpetrating a fraud.
Yeah.
No, I ain't. I put the crack in the Liberty Bell.
Yeah.